I'm Bruce Dueck with Keller Williams Realty, and I'm here in my treehouse office, and we're here to talk about mortgage myths, common mortgage myths that people run across. And one of the most common myths that I hear all the time is that you must have near perfect credit in order to get a mortgage. And to help us understand the ins and outs of that and to give us the 411 all about what kind of credit is appropriate, Shea Peck with Bank of England Mortgage is going to answer that question for us. Shea?
Thanks, Bruce. One of the biggest misconceptions or myths that we do hear is that people think they need near perfect credit in order to get a mortgage. And that's not necessarily the case. So in most loan products, we can go down to the low to mid 600s in order as far as credit score goes. And then there are multiple things that we take into account on the actual credit report itself, such as collections or late payments and things like that. So when we're looking at it collectively, you don't necessarily have to have the highest score. If you have a great payment history, some people necessarily don't have higher credit scores because they might not have had any credit trade lines and they haven't been able to build a lot of credit yet. So we see an array of credit scores and credit types when we're looking to pre-approve someone. And so the things we sort of look at are just making sure they have been repaying the loans that they do have, such as credit, either a credit card or a car loan, things like that. We just want to make sure we see on-time payments. And typically our automated underwriting system finds that when you're making your payments on time and you don't have a ton of collections, it finds favorable in order to move forward with your loan.
Great. So you don't have to have near perfect credit to get a mortgage loan. And if somebody is close, maybe below that threshold, you can actually help guide them through a short process to improve their credit score. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. We have sort of what I call a rapid rescore, where we can run scenarios that say if your balance on a credit card is around $800 and it will increase your score by 30 points to pay that card down to $500, then we give you that information and we can provide the updated payment to the creditor for you to make sure that Bureau will rescore that and you're good to go.
Great. And I've also heard that Experian Boost program can also boost people's score by maybe 5, 10, 25, and sometimes as much as 50 points. Is that right?
Yes, depending on which score we need boosted, that can sometimes be effective. If, say, TransUnion's the score we're working with, that takes a different effect on things. But yeah, depending on the situation, that can oftentimes help the borrower.
Well, thank you very much for explaining that to us. If you have any other questions about this mortgage myth or any other mortgage questions or questions about real estate, feel free to reach out to Shea or myself. We're here to answer any of your questions and to help guide you through the process. Thank you very much, and tune in for more videos. Thank you.